An agreed order, an agreed order.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, we're back on cause number 2020-25044 in the interest of Guillermo and Nayeli Lopez before the court is custodial parent mother Vanessa Arce and the non-custodial parent father Guillermo Lopez and Ms. Turner with the Attorney General's office. We recessed for further negotiations, and what do we have now?
Your Honor, after speaking with both parties, the parties have both agreed to a trial amendment to include the third child, Vanessa Areli Lopez, to the case to determine conservatorship, child support, medical support, dental support, retroactive support, and possession and access. Both parties have agreed to that trial amendment. In addition to that, Mr. Lopez has indicated that he no longer agrees with child support being set, and so therefore a hearing is needed in regards to child support as well as the retroactive child support. Which,
all right, what is the name of the the child of the young child?
Vanessa, and I believe her middle name is Areli Lopez. Is that her middle name, is Marcy?
Yes.
How do you spell that?
Areli. It's Areli.
Areli, I'm sorry.
Areli Lopez.
And her first name is Vanessa.
Yes. Okay. So there's a trial amendment that agreed to include Vanessa Areli Lopez. The issues now, there were stipulations, but the issues now include child support. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, and all the other stipulations are still in place, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, let's have a hearing on the issue of child support and retroactive child support.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state would like to call Ms. Arce to the stand. Ms. Arce, to your knowledge, is Mr. Lopez currently employed?
Yes.
And do you know exactly what he does and where he works?
He works at Aftermath, and they clean up like crime scenes.
I'm sorry, they clean up what?
Like crime scenes.
Okay. Do you know how much he makes?
I don't, because he recently just got a new position.
And did Mr. Lopez provide check stubs for your viewing today?
He pulled up his, like, the amount on his phone on their website.
Okay. And at that time, you and Mr. Lopez were both in the same room. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you had an opportunity to view his year-to-date wages. Is that also correct?
Yes.
And that year-to-date wage information was, did we all discuss that? Yourself, Mr. Lopez, and myself, did we all discuss that?
Yes.
Okay. And to your recollection, was that amount his gross year-to-date?
Yes.
Wait, I wasn't finished.
Oh,
To your recollection, was his gross year-to-date amount $37,317?
yes.
And that amount was for up until the last check stub, which was received on November 13th. Is that also correct?
I'm not sure about all that because it was just literally like a number. So like that's all he showed me, the number on there.
Okay. And does Mr. Lopez have any other children than your 3 children?
No.
And in regards to when you and Mr. Lopez stopped living together, you stated earlier that there's a difference of opinion as to whether or not you two were living together, something along that matter. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, he moved out. He took all his stuff, like, so, and he has his own place.
And does he have any bills or utilities that come to your current residence in his name?
No, like just like junk mail that I've asked him to change his address, but it still comes here, but no bills or anything like that.
Okay. And has he provided financially for the 3 children since you stopped living together?
Not financially, no. Like I said, I mean, we've gone out to eat and he's paid, and then like the next time that we go, I pay. But that's pretty much it.
And do you recall what month and year you stopped living together?
In March of 2020?
And does he pay any of the utility bills at your current residence?
No, I pay them all.
And as you stated before, I believe as Mr. Lopez stated, is there not like a current mortgage or rent in that amount right now?
No, the house is paid off. We just have like the flood insurance is the only thing that's actually due this month.
And does he pay for anything else, like maybe transportation or anything for you and the children or anything of that nature?
No, I pay my own car, my gas, and everything.
Okay, so when he does come over, is it understood that he's just visiting the night, or what's the understanding between you two?
Like, I mean, he'll come over here and we'll go get something to eat and then we'll just come back home, and sometimes he'll sleep here, sometimes he leaves, or sometimes he goes to work and then just goes back to his place and then we don't see him for a few days and then he just comes back over here a few days later.
And are you asking this court to order current ongoing child support for your 3 children?
Yes.
And are you additionally asking this court to order retroactive child support from the time you stopped living together?
Yes.
And has he never provided any sort of clothing or shoes or anything of that nature for these children since you stopped living together?
No, just actually he did buy my daughter some sneakers when we went to Target last time. The 2-year-old, and then like I said, he has bought her diapers twice in the time that he's been gone.
Okay. And have you ever asked him for financial help?
No.
Okay. Has he ever tried to give you financial assistance on his own?
No.
Okay. No further questions for this witness. I'll pass the witness.
All right, Mr. Lopez, you have any question for Ms. Arce?
No, I don't.
Okay.
You good?
Do you have any questions for Ms. Arce?
No, I don't.
All right, call your next witness, Ms. Turner.
At this time, the state would like to call Mr. Lopez. Lopez, are you currently employed?
Yes.
And where are you working and how long have you been there?
Aftermath, 4 years.
And so you've been there since the beginning of this year. Is that also correct?
Yeah.
And we did discuss your current year-to-date gross amount. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you pulled those check stubs up and you had an opportunity to show it to Ms. Arce. Is that also correct?
Right.
And your gross year-to-date through the end of October, was it not in the amount of $37,317?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Lopez, do you have any other children other than these 3 children?
No.
And do you believe that you should have to pay current ongoing support for these 3 children?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. So what is it that you did not agree in regards to the proposed guideline amount of child support?
The total amount.
I'm just referring to the child support amount, not retroactive support.
Right. No, the amount that I would pay. And for the amount that you gave me.
Okay. So when you gave me your year-to-date gross income, did I calculate what the guideline calculated child support should be based off of the Texas Family Code? And did I give you that amount?
Yes.
And that amount was $841 for 3 children. Is that also correct?
Right.
And so do you not believe that you should pay 800?
Can you repeat that?
Do you believe that your child support amount should not be set at $841?
It should not be. Yes.
And why is that, Mr. Lopez?
Because due to the job that I have, one day I can work 1 or 2 days. The next day I'm off for 3, 4, 5 days. So I don't have a set schedule. I'm on call 24 hours, 365 days with the company that I work with.
But you also understand that even though you stated that to me, that I went based off of what you have made through October of this year. Is that also correct?
Right.
And you understand that we are unable to set a child support amount based off of hypotheticals. Is that correct?
No. No.
Okay. Is it correct that you understand that we can't set it based off of hypothetical?
No.
Okay. All right. So what month and year do you believe that you and Miss RC stopped living together?
If I live there 20 out of 30 days, I don't think I ever left. I'm always there. I'm always buying stuff for them. Yeah, I don't give her money as far as financially because she makes 3 times as much as I make. So I don't see why I'm supposed to give her money. She's a nurse. She makes 3 times as much as I do.
So she's made about $100,000 already this year?
Not this year because she took some time off because she had enough money to take time off to not work for the past few months.
Okay.
But yes, her taxes are up in the 80s and 90s when we filed before.
You mean gross income, 80 or 90?
80s and 90s, yes. And I'm at the 25 or 30, that's about what I make.
All right. Miss Turner, you're frozen. I'm just looking at your ear. I think we need to wait for Miss Turner to log back on.
Okay.
Are you there, Miss Turner? She's frozen. Are you there, Miss Turner?
Hello?
Miss Turner, are you there?
Yes. Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Well, we lost you for a while.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You're frozen again.
You can hear me?
I can hear you, but you're frozen. There you go. Can you back up a little bit from that camera? Well, are you there? Okay, we gotta wait till she logs back on again.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, we can see you now.
Whew, okay. I just disconnected from the end. I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything after my last question.
Which was? What was
Mr.
your last question?
Lopez, I believe my last question was, why do you feel that you shouldn't be ordered to pay $841 in child support?
Are you there, Mr. Lopez?
I am here. I mean, is this what I explained? And did you hear me, Judge, when I was explaining it?
Yes, I heard you, but she didn't hear you. Mr. Lopez says that she makes 3 times what
I
he
didn't.
makes, and okay, Mr. Lopez says she makes 3 times what he makes, and he shouldn't have to pay that much money.
So, Mr. Lopez, you stated that you buy things for the children. What sort of things have you bought for the children since you stopped, quote unquote, living there?
Well, for one, it'd be food every other day. Food every other day. We've gone grocery shopping, and every once in a while, I buy stuff. Not a lot, as much as she does, but every once in a while. We just went shoe shopping. I buy stuff on my own for them. That I mean, without her being there, especially my son, I order him stuff online all the time. You know, I am involved in there. I do not give her money financially. That is 100% correct. But my kids are, you know, I buy them stuff.
Do you pay for any of the utilities at the residence where the children reside?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. You're breaking up, and you're frozen again, it looks like.
Mr. Lopez,
Yes.
do you pay for any of the utilities at the residence where the children reside?
No, just like Hulu and Netflix and stuff like that I have that they use. Other than that, I have other bills that I pay, you know, at the other place.
The Netflix is
And
only on my
other
son's
place
phone.
that other place that you're referring to, that's your apartment or home, is that correct?
That's what I had to. Well, yes, I had to get that because of how things were at the
Okay,
beginning.
okay. So that other apartment or residence, the children and Miss Arcee don't live there, is that also correct?
They don't. They have never
And
been
so
there
is
because,
it
like I
your
said,
belief
I'm
that you
mostly over there. Go ahead.
okay. And so is it your belief that you shouldn't have to be ordered to pay any back child support?
Not that full amount, no.
Okay. And did you bring any proof you've been providing for these children to court today?
I mean, she's on the phone. She can tell you.
Well, I'm asking you if you brought anything today.
I mean, I have receipts. Is the only thing I can think of. You know, stuff on my card that I've done, that I've bought.
And is it safe to say that your testimony today here is that you actually still live with Ms. Arcee? Is that what you're contending?
Can you repeat that?
Is it safe to say that your testimony is that you basically live with Ms. Arcee? Is that what you're contending?
She
Is that
said
what you're
20
stating
out of
today?
30 days. Yes, yes. She said 20 out of 30 days. Yes, that puts me there. I mean, if 20 out of 30 days, yes, that puts me there. This is from
So why
her.
did
That's
you
what
go
she
out and
said,
get
not
another
me.
apartment?
Because how
So
things
why
were at
did
the
you
very
go
beginning.
and get a? So what do you mean by how things were?
It's just personal stuff that I don't want to bring up. But the way stuff was going on at the very beginning made me have to do that.
Okay, sir, you're separated, right?
No,
Yes.
No.
And what?
I lived there 20 out of 30 days.
I understand that, but
I mean, it's not
you're not,
separation. No, no.
you're not
It's
paying.
weird, Judge. I know. I get it.
I understand, but when you go to the grocery store and you pay for groceries, that includes you, right?
Yes,
That,
I go to the store and get groceries. Yes,
and that includes food for you, right?
yes,
Okay, not just for the
for everybody.
kids. Okay,
No,
not
no,
just
for
for
all
the
of us.
kids. All
Right.
right.
He's probably paid for our groceries like 3 times in the 8 months that he's been gone.
All right.
No
You're
further
not going to have
questions
to
for
pay for
Mr.
groceries
Lopez.
anymore, sir. If you don't want to, you're going to have to pay for child support. That's all you have to pay for. You have any other questions for him, Ms. Turner?
No, no further questions for Mr. Lopez.
And Miss Miss Arce, do you have any further questions for Mr. Lopez?
Yeah, I mean, he says he buys food for them every other day. Like the kids, they
What is
don't
the
eat once
question?
a
What is the
day.
question you have for him?
That how many times a day does he feed them?
Mr. Lopez?
What was the question?
How many times a day do you feed your kids?
How many times a day?
Yeah.
Like when we go out to eat, at least once. At least.
Okay, they eat more than once a day.
How many times do you feed them?
I have groceries here for them.
How many times do you feed them?
I have groceries.
Once a day as well.
My
Once a
teenagers
day as
get
well.
up and make their own food.
All right. This is not Judge Judy. This is not argument. This is question answer.
It's just
All right,
once a
sir,
day. We both do it once a
right
day.
now, sir, right now you're a witness. You're not asking questions.
Right.
You're just answering.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Miss Arce,
Yep.
you have
Yes.
any further questions for him?
No.
All right. Anything further, Miss Turner? Miss Turner, unmute yourself.
Nothing,
All right, Mr.
nothing,
Arce.
nothing further, Your Honor.
I'm sorry? Nothing further. All right. Mr. Arce, do you have anything you want to say? I'm sorry, Mr. Lopez.
No.
Miss Arce, anything further you want to say?
No.
All right. All right, the court will approve all the stipulations that were made. The court orders father to pay child support in the amount of $800 a month, cash medical support in the amount of $150 a month, dental insurance in the amount of $17 a month, all beginning December 1st, 2020. Do you have that, Ms. Turner? Ms. Turner? She's frozen.
$50 for medical support and 17 for dental support.
That's my understanding. That was the original order. Was that correct? The $17 for dental.
Right. The original medical support though was 300.
300. I'm ordering 150 and $800 in child support.
Okay.
Child support. All right. Court awards retroactive
Okay.
judgment in the amount of $5,000 to be paid at the rate of $50 a month beginning December 1st, 2020. All other stipulations are approved. Anything further, Ms. Turner?
Thank you, Your Honor. May we?
All right. Thank you.
Nothing. That's all. Thank you. All right. RC and Mr. Lopez, you can log off and log back into the.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello?